You've got a big dream, a home of your own, a life-changing trip, launching your business, or finally being debt-free. But every time you look at your bank account, it feels like that dream is light years away. Saving money shouldn't feel like punishment, but for most of us, it does. You try to budget, skip coffee, cancel subscriptions, and still progress feels slow or invisible. So how do people actually save for the big stuff without giving up everything they enjoy? That's exactly what this video is about. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you the exact steps to make saving simple, motivating, and achievable. How to turn a vague dream into a concrete, money-specific target. How to automate your savings so you don't even have to think about it. How to make saving feel as rewarding as spending. And how to find extra money you didn't even know you had. You don't need to be rich to reach your goals. You just need the right strategy. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll have a complete system to start saving smarter and faster without sacrificing your life in the process. Visualize the goal. Make it real. If you want to save for something big, the first step isn't financial, it's emotional. It starts with visualizing your goal so clearly that it becomes real in your mind before it's real in your wallet. Why? Because vague goals lead to vague effort. But when your brain sees something clearly, it starts looking for ways to make it happen. So let's get specific. Don't just say, I want to travel. Say, I want to go to Tokyo in April, stay 10 days, and spend $3,000. Suddenly, it's no longer a fantasy, it's a mission. Write it down, print a photo, make a vision board, put it somewhere you'll see every day. Because repetition creates belief, and belief creates momentum. Now turn that vision into a number. How much do you need? Break it down into smaller, digestible chunks. If your goal is $5,000 in 12 months, that's about $417 per month, or around $14 a day. Suddenly, that giant goal becomes something you can measure, and measuring leads to progress. And here's a pro tip. Give your goal a name in your banking app. Call your savings account Italy Trip or Dream House Fund. Every time you transfer money, it's not just saving, it's taking a step closer to your dream. Visualization works because it connects logic with emotion. You're not just saving numbers, you're investing in a version of your future that feels real and worth the effort. So get clear, get detailed, and most importantly, get excited. Because when you can see your goal clearly, your brain will fight harder to reach it. Budget backward. Know your target. Once you have your dream clearly visualized, it's time to reverse engineer it. Instead of asking, how much can I save this month? Ask, what does my goal cost and how long do I want to give myself to get there? This is the budget backward method, and it's a total mindset shift. Let's say you want to save $10,000 for a new car in 18 months. Divide that by 18. That's about $556 a month. Suddenly, you've got a real trackable target. If that number feels scary or unrealistic, adjust the timeline. Stretch it to 24 months. Now it's $417 a month. Still feels tight? Try 30 months, $334 a month. You're in control. And here's where it gets smart. Break it down even more. Weekly goal, around $77. Daily, roughly $11. Now you've transformed a massive number into a doable daily decision. It's not save $10,000, it's skip takeout and transfer that $11 instead. Use a spreadsheet, a simple app, or even a notes page. Track your progress monthly. Give yourself credit every time you hit your mark. And make it visual. Color in a savings thermometer, move coins in a jar, or use a progress bar widget. Watching it grow is ridiculously motivating. Pro tip, set mini milestones. Every $1,000 saved, treat yourself, modestly. Maybe it's your favorite meal, a movie night, or tiny luxury. That way you don't burn out halfway through the journey. The budget backward method works because it shifts the focus from what's possible to what's required. You're not guessing, you're planning, and planning is power. When your savings plan is based on a goal, not a feeling, you're way more likely to stick with it. So reverse engineer that dream. Break it down. Make it bite-sized. Because reaching big goals is just a matter of stacking small wins over time. Automate everything. Let's be honest, willpower is unreliable. Motivation fades. But systems are solid. That's why automation is your best friend when it comes to saving for big goals. The less you have to think about saving, the more likely it is to happen. So instead of relying on willpower to move money manually each month, make it automatic. Here's how to set it up. Step 1. Open a separate savings account specifically for your goal. Label it with your dream, new apartment fund, or honeymoon 2026. This creates emotional connection and keeps it out of sight from your spending money. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer. Pick a day, like payday, and schedule a fixed amount to move directly into that account every time you get paid. Even $25 a week adds up faster than you think. Some banks even offer roundup features. Every time you spend, it rounds the purchase to the nearest dollar and sends the extra change to savings. It's small, but it builds quietly in the background. If you're freelance or have irregular income, set up a percentage-based rule. Every time you get paid, put 10% straight into your goal fund. And if your bank doesn't offer automation tools, there are apps like Capital, Digit, or YNAB that can do it for you effortlessly. The goal is to remove friction. Make saving the default, not the exception. Because the truth is, we spend what we see. If your savings is already gone, transferred out and protected, you won't miss it, but you will notice it building. Automating your savings turns, "I hope I remember," into "it's already done." Set it once, let it run, and watch your goal get closer without lifting a finger. Make saving rewarding. Let's face it, spending feels good. It's immediate, it's emotional. That's why it's so easy. Saving, on the other hand, it often feels like you're just moving money into a black hole and hoping it helps someday. That mindset kills momentum. But here's the hack. You can make saving feel just as satisfying as spending if you gamify it. First, track your progress visually. Use a chart, app, printable savings tracker, or even a spreadsheet with color codes. Each time you save, fill in a box, move a slider, or check off a milestone. Watching progress grow triggers dopamine, the same chemical you get from shopping. Next, celebrate the wins. Set milestone rewards. Every time you save $500 or hit a percentage mark, treat yourself, not with something that destroys your budget, but something small, like your favorite snack, a fun activity, or a guilt-free coffee run. It reinforces progress without backtracking. Third, try savings challenges. For example, the $5 challenge. Every time you get a $5 bill, save it. Or the 52-week challenge. Save $1 the first week, $2 the second, and so on. These micro goals make saving fun and fresh. And finally, make it social. Share your goal with a friend or partner. Create a savings group chat. When you talk about it, it becomes more real and accountability goes way up. Saving isn't just about discipline, it's about psychology. If you enjoy the process, you'll stick with it. And if you stick with it, the results are guaranteed. So turn saving into a game you want to win, because every dollar saved is proof you're getting closer to the life you want, and that should feel amazing. Find money you didn't know you had. What if I told you the money for your big goal might already be in your hands? You just haven't spotted it yet. A lot of us don't have an income problem, we have a leak problem. First, audit your subscriptions. Go through your bank statements and cancel anything you forgot about or don't use. Even 3 unused apps at $10 a month equals $360 a year. Next, look at your lazy expenses, things you spend on out of habit. That daily $7 lunch? If you swapped it for something homemade just 3 days a week, that's over $1,000 a year without feeling deprived. Now check your stuff. Got clothes, gadgets, or gear you don't use? List them on Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, or OfferUp. You could turn clutter into a few $100s this week. And finally, use cashback tools. Apps like Rakuten, Honey, or Upside give you money back for things you're already buying. It's free money. Don't ignore it. Finding extra money isn't about working more, it's about working smarter with what you already have. Every hidden dollar you find is fuel for your goal. And once you start spotting them, you'll wonder how you missed them before. Saving for something big doesn't have to feel overwhelming or impossible. You just need the right strategy. And now you've got it. You've learned how to turn your dream into a clear, motivating vision. Reverse engineer your budget to match your goal. Automate the process so saving happens without stress. Make saving feel rewarding, not restrictive. And uncover extra money already hiding in plain sight. Remember, this isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. Tiny decisions made consistently turn into powerful outcomes. Whether your goal is a home, a trip, paying off debt, or building freedom, you're not just saving money. You're building the life you want, one choice at a time. So start now. Even if it's just $5, start the habit. Watch it grow, and watch your confidence grow with it. And if this video helped shift your mindset or sparked new motivation, do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe for more simple, life-changing financial tips, and share this with someone who needs a boost to start saving too. You're not behind. You're right on time. And your big goal? It's closer than you think.